This is the same photo we saw in the historical archive, yes?
The one under Patrick Inman's name. Let me run a quick scan compare. And yes, it's a match. Definitely the same image.
Interesting. Unsure what it means yet, but interesting.
Huh? What's that light?
Oh, blast it.
Who the hell are you?
Right. Well, you see...
Time's up.
Activating ERP.
I mean, did you really have to come back in? You could have just stayed outside this time.
I think I've seen all I can see here, Noz.
Agreed. Get out of there before he wakes up again.
Maybe we could search his drawers in October.
Right. I'm back.
That was quick. What did you find?
A photograph on the wall of Simon Inman and his family.
Huh. Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
I'm not sure yet, but it's got to be important.
If you say so.
Let's see, we have to be back at the landing zone for this to work. Well, I mean, yeah, because otherwise we just pop into existence in front of the fishmonger. Yeah. Okay. Let me go back and make sure we can't talk to Clara about Simon being dead now. Or wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. He's not dead now. That's in the future. Let me just go back to October.
Excuse me, yeah?
Oh yeah, we can ask about the Breakdown Boys, though.
Are you familiar with a gang called the Breakdown Boys?
Me and everyone else who does business around here.
Are they the ones you give monthly payments to?
You're trying to get me into trouble? Go ask your questions somewhere else.
Okay then.
Right.
Wonder if anybody at Ida's knows anything about the Breakdown Boys.
Brian,
What is it?
Maybe.
have you ever heard of a gang called the Breakdown Boys?
I don't work with gangs. If anyone told you that, they're a damn liar.
No, not at all. I'm just curious about them, that's all.
They're a bunch of murderers and thugs, that's all you gotta know.
The Breakdown Boys specifically, or...
Any gang. A gang's a gang. Like Ida would say, that's the bottom fact.
Okay then.
I'll leave you...
Yeah.
Speaking of...
Left. Right. Left. Left.
Ida,
Right.
This better be...
Left.
are you familiar with the Breakdown Boys?
Never heard of them. And if you value your health, neither have you.
So you do know of them?
I don't see how I could be more clear.
Okay then. Well, let's just try going in here for... Well, there's not even a... Yeah.
Right. Bad idea.
It's not even a hand this time, just a walk. Wonder if maybe we can get Chloe to distract Fish Dude here.
Chloe,
Yeah?
Nope.
let's get back to it.
You're in charge.
Alright, but we do know about the photograph. Maybe we can ask him about it.
On second thought, telling him that I was sneaking...
Okay then. Fuck it, let's ask him about him.
About Simon Inman. Right. No. So, are you familiar with the Breakdown Boys? I hear they operate out of this area.
Did you really think that would work?
No.
Well, we must be going. Thanks for the chat.
Okay. I mean, about the only other option I could see is talking to Simon and Paula and trying to warn them about the house, which, again, I don't like.
To the landing point, then.
Oh, okay. So you can click that anywhere, it's just sort of skips you going back and forth to the... Okay, that's handy. I'm saving one more time because I still don't fucking like it. But I suppose we gotta explore every
Paula?
opportunity here.
What?
I'm sorry to hear about your house.
Can you do anything about it?
No. The Gridiron Project is ranked too highly to change.
She doesn't know what that means!
Huh?
Would you stop using future terminology?
It's out of my hands.
You sound like
And
my
she's not
brother.
clustered either!
You two should get married and have a bunch of spineless kids.
Bye, Paula.
Sure.
Mr. Inman,
Yeah?
Okay, we can ask him about that first.
are you familiar with the Breakdown Boys?
Are they that temperance band? Song so bad they drive you to drink?
They're a gang of criminals. They operate near the seaport.
I go to the seaport for work almost every day. And I'm telling you that I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Yeah, then why that?
You claim you don't know who the Breakdown Boys are, but they certainly seem to know you.
What do you mean?
There's a photo of your family hanging inside the home of their alleged leader,
Their home? Where?
a flat above Badger's Fish Market.
Hold on. You're talking about Uncle Eddie's place? You hearing this, Paula? They think Uncle Eddie's a gang leader.
Well, I doubt either of these first two are gonna convince him.
Just how well do you know your uncle?
Enough to know he's not a gang leader. That's nutty talk.
Your uncle tried to kill me.
He did? How?
He threw a cleaver at my head.
If he missed, that means he likes you.
The feeling's mutual.
Well, he didn't miss, but let's not go into that.
Your uncle is a gang leader, only nobody can prove it. Yet.
But you can?
No, not in a manner you'd believe.
Look, I know my uncle can be a bit intimidating. He's had a rough life. But he's my family. I know him. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's because no fly will come near him. He stinks of fish guts.
Be nice, Paula. We'd be homeless without him.
Homeless?
He's letting us stay with him until we get back on our feet. Would a gang leader do that? Go out of his way to help Paula and me?
I mean, possibly. Yeah.
Gangs are notorious for looking after their families and brutalizing everyone else.
Oh yeah? Like how?
I believe your uncle wants to bring you into the fold.
To run the fish market? That's fine. If I lose the match tonight, I could use the work. The oyster stall is okay, but it's not exactly buy a new home money.
No, he plans on turning you into a criminal, like him.
That's a load of beans, and you know it. Uncle Eddie's always been good to us. He built a treehouse for Paula and me when we were kids.
The treehouse! I forgot about the treehouse! Is that gonna get blown up too?
Damn it, now you've gone and upset Paula. I can't deal with this. I need to focus. Tonight's too important. I want you to leave, now.
No.
Paula, can you help him see reason? Please.
There's only one person here who's acting unreasonable, and it's not someone named Inman. My brother asked you nicely to leave. I'm not as nice as he is. The city may be blowing this place to blazes next week, but until then, it's still our property. So, with all due respect, get the hell off it!
But
Go!
You heard the lady.
Very well. And I'm sorry.
You're just giving up? Changing tack. Let's go.
I was gonna say, nobody said anything about giving up. We're just leaving here. Okay. So what, do we need more proof? I mean, there were still the drawers we couldn't search. Try talking to Eddie again?
Heading to the landing point.
Your name's Inman, isn't it? Eddie Inman.
Do I know you?
That got his attention.
Not exactly. But I know your nibblings.
My what?
Simon and Paula.
What about him?
I have some questions about them, if you don't mind.
Oh, right. I was wondering why she said bad news, but I forgot we're in October.
I do mind. I don't talk about Paula.
Paula? Did something happen to her?
Like I keep telling Simon, it's ancient history. Gotta move on.
No, you misunderstand.
Simon's dead.
Thanks, Chloe. I was getting there.
What?
I'm sorry.
Who killed him? I'll make them pay.
100 times over. I'll make them pay.
No, please. There's no need for that. He took his own life.
I don't understand.
He shot himself in the head.
Where is he? Spit it out. Tell me where my nephew is.
Somehow I doubt he's going to answer her questions, but still.
I have some questions first.
You want a cleaver through the head? Tell me now.
Didn't think so.
He's by the remains of his old house.
Damn it, Simon. Of course he'd go there. Kid can barely shave and he's already stuck in the past.
Oh, maybe now? Nope.
The door is locked.
Ah, okay.
Easy.
There we are.
Chloe, could you...
Already on it.
Oh, hello. Tightly stitched thread looks slightly out of place. Does it now? Steps, I think? At start, move forward. With Michael, turn left. Jill and Mary take you forward. When you meet Jack, step right. Okay, then.
Just some clothes.
Oh, I noticed the floor doesn't squeak now.
Nothing worth noting.
Okay.
So much more peaceful here with Eddie gone. That chopping sound was getting on my last nerve.
Can we pet the cat now? Apparently we can't pet the cat. Alright.
At start, with...
Yes, thank you. I read it.
No idea what any of that means.
I suppose she... Oh, well, never mind. I was going to try and show it to
At
Chloe,
Switch,
but apparently Chloe's not interested.
Damn it, Simon. Just... damn it.
I didn't know him well, but he seemed like a good kid.
Good. Who cares about that? He was a coward. Born a coward. Died one, too.
That's hardly fair.
Fair? Who said anything had to be fair? I was teaching him the business. He was gonna take over for me when I retired, but he had too much of his father in him. Weak. Always weak.
Simon won the city championship. That doesn't sound like something a weak man could do.
Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean?
None of your business.
The fight was fixed, wasn't it?
Why do you say Simon was weak?
You're looking at the evidence. He always needed someone to hold his hand. First his mama, then his sister. Could never move on when they both died.
Paula died?
Yeah, over there, in the woods. Or, you know, where the woods used to be.
Treehouse.
They really tore this place apart, didn't they?
Paula died in the woods. How?
No idea.
Simon wasn't around to help her?
No, he was busy wiping the floor with Brian Mason.
Wait, so she died the night of the fight?
No, during the birth of Christ. Who cares? It's ancient history. I've moved on, you gotta move on. Simon couldn't move on. And look what happened to him. Just get out of here already, before there are more dead bodies to deal with.
Eddie.
Go away!
Mr. Inman.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Well, ain't gonna be any good showing him the note. Hell, apparently I can't show anybody the note.
You are thinking what I'm thinking, right?
I have no idea. What are you thinking?
That Paula's death in the woods was the tipping point that sent Simon on his path to destruction.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Nozzo?
There's no record of a Paula Inman anywhere in the archive, but I took the liberty of plugging her into a production model. Give me 1 second to simulate her death in April of 1871. And yes, there's a 92% chance you're right, barring any other factors we don't know about.
Right, good. That's something to focus on anyway.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. So we found that note in, I think it was described as Paula's doll. Even if it wasn't, I think we could safely assume it was Paula's doll. Here in October, after Paula passed. We didn't find it in April. So how did the note get into that doll, is what I'd like to know. There were a bunch of names on that note, but none of them popped up in my search engine, history archive, whatever the fuck it is, as far as I could tell. Nope. Surprised Eddie hasn't shown up yet. Still nothing. Let's start, move forward. Michael, turn left. Jill and Mary take you forward. You're gonna meet Jack, step right. Pretty sure we haven't seen any of these names yet. Would we be able to talk to,
Let's head to the land.
Simon and, Paula again right now? Oh, hello.
Huh. He's gone. So is she.
Simon's probably gone to the gym by now.
And Paula? You think we're too late?
It's impossible to say. We can only hope.
Well-worn path leads into a dark forest. Inman House is still standing in this wen. The door doesn't look locked. Saving, then gonna try and go in.
This house has definitely seen better days. But if I knew my house was gonna get blown up in a week, I wouldn't bother fixing it up either.
Yeah, but Paula seems determined to stay here, so I'm surprised she hasn't done something. This book looks well-worn and well-loved. Ah! Jack and Jill, Michael and Mary. Jack's a stump, Jill's a rock, Michael's a log, Mary's a bridge. But I still don't think, well, oh, right, yeah, got it. I know what we're doing here. There's a path in the forest. Look for the stump and the rock and the log and the bridge, and then follow the directions with the name. Got it, yep. Okay, multi-tool is not going to be strong enough to pry these boards
The
off, is
multi-tool
it?
can transform into a...
Nope, okay. None of these crates seem particularly full or heavy. Either the Inmans haven't packed yet, or they don't have much to pack. That's right, there's nothing in here. Okay. I guess let's talk to Paula.
Sweet Toronto, it's dark. Do you have any idea where we're going?
Oh yeah. Shit, should I have...
Let's retrace our foot.
I thought we'd be able to get to the inventory, but, excuse me a second. Okay, let's start, move forward.
Oh, stupid stump.
Okay, never mind. Stump. That's Jack. But the note says when you make Jack turn right, and that's at the very end.
You all right? Tripped over a log. Who put this here?
Let's
Do we have to do this in October, in the daytime? Do we take the flashlight in there?
The multi-tool can...
Okay. Well, I guess we ain't going to find Paula yet. Well, in that case, I guess let's go to the gym, see if we can talk some sense into Simon. There he is.
Simon?
You're early. Fight doesn't start for 2 hours. Oh, it's you two.
Yes. Hello again.
Thought I told you to leave me alone.
Technically, you told me to leave your property, which we did.
Not exactly. You told us to leave your property. This place is Ida's.
You know what I meant.
Perhaps. But this is important.
This match is important. So whatever you're after, it can wait.
Your sister is in danger.
There we
Paula
go.
can take care of herself.
Not tonight, she can't. She's in the woods right now. Something is going to happen to her. It may have already happened.
Paula's in the woods? Oh no, what a surprise.
You're not taking this seriously. Paula is going to die. In the woods. Tonight.
You don't know Paula. She's been running around those woods since she was 2. Nobody knows those trees better than her. She loves that place. And it's all gonna be blown up next week. So if she wants to
including
go out there,
the woods.
let her. I won't begrudge her that. And you shouldn't either.
This probably isn't
Your
going to do
uncle
much
is a
good.
dangerous man.
Haven't we been over this? Leave my family alone.
I have to go.
I can't exactly stop.
So much for that.
With Jill when no idea what any of that means.
Really? You looked at the sketchbook and that, then you really?
And here we are. You sure you...
I do, but apparently Fia doesn't. Wait. Are these actually making progress even if they complain about... Well, no, because...
There's that stump again.
Okay. So if the stump is jacked, we turn right.
That stupid log.
Alright, so a log. Hang on, let me find my pictures again. Okay, log, that's Michael. With Michael, turn left.
Don't take your frustration.
Hey, who are you? Paula? Is that you? Answer me.
Chloe, that's a boulder.
Which means that is Jill, and we move forward.
Oh. Huh. A little creek. Do we jump
That'll be
over
a bridge. And that's Mary.
There's
Move
a bridge
forward again.
just over there.
it? Oh. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you can jump over.
I wasn't...
Yeah, we got the point. Whoa. Okay.
Holy Yuma, is that Paula under there? I can't lift it. I can't even budge it. We need to go get help.
There's no time, but don't worry. I think I can move it.
No offense, Quinn, but if I can't lift it, then you definitely can't.
Alright, what do we do? Young Paula is trapped underneath a fallen tree. She's unconscious but alive. Okay, good.
Paula? Paula, can you hear me?
Oh.
She's alive, at least.
Alright. How do we get out of here? We can't get out of here. I was thinking maybe we could go get Simon now. Oh, wait a minute. Vaporizes organic matter. I think a tree is organic, isn't it? There we go.
Thank Florence. I wasn't sure that would work.
Paula? Are you all right?
Oh.
She's alive. Let's get her back home. There we go. All tucked in.
She gonna be okay?
Nozzo?
My prediction models say she would have died of exposure if you hadn't shown up.
Well, that's one good thing at least.
Now, as long as she keeps warm, she should be fine.
Should be. There's no way to be sure.
There's no mention of a Paula Inman anywhere in the historical archive, so it's impossible to know one way or the other.
And Simon? Was this enough to change his fate?
Checking.
What is it? Does he live?
Unknown.
Unknown? What does that mean?
Just that. His date of death is now recorded as unknown.
So we changed something. We just don't know what. Nozzo, can you watch over Paula while we pop forward and check?
I can't, no. I can only see what you both see.
I don't mind staying, if that's what it takes. Is that okay?
It's technically against protocol, but extenuating circumstances. There's wiggle room.
I'll guard her with my life.
I mean, as long as Chloe doesn't break her PFE, she should be fine.
Hopefully it won't come to that.
Alright. Guess I'll see you in a bit, Chloe.
Simon, I was told
Hello.
you were dead.
Hello, Uncle Eddie.
What the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be collecting from Claris.
Yeah, she hates me. Minna too. They all hate me.
No, they fear you. That's important.
They used to applaud when I walked into that place.
You can't spend applause.
No, you just spend it somewhere else. Get my meaning, Uncle?
Speak plainly, Simon.
I wish someone would.
I saw the ledger.
Ledger?
You know the one you thought you hid away? I know everything.
Listen.
No, you listen.
Ah,
Simon, don't do anything stupid.
Was it all a lie?
Put it down.
I'm done. You hear me? I'm done. Paula and me, we're done.
Can't let you do that, kid.
That was a warning. Next one won't be. Leave us alone.
If that's the way it is.
well,
Weak. Always knew it.
Blasted.
yeah, no, we're just gonna
Heading
leave.
to the landing point, Noz.
But we heard about a ledger. At least I'm hoping we heard about a ledger. So maybe that'll be enough information?
Everything all right?
Not a peep out of her. She is, by the way.
Okay.
This is all right, isn't it, Nozzo?
You mean leaving Miss Sadar alone?
Yeah. After the incident with Joe Anderson, I assumed there'd be new protocols against this sort of thing.
There are, but they involve extra security for the PFA. Even someone with Dr. Anderson's qualifications couldn't crack it anymore.
God, I hope you're right.
Okay, let me swap
Let's head
time
to the-
periods. And now that, well, hi.
She's alive. Look, Nozzo, we did it.
Yes, she's alive, but lest you forget, somebody else isn't right now, currently sitting with a cleaver to the head.
Take that, universal fate.
That may be, but Simon is still dead. Again.
I know.
We're not going to be able to go in, are we?
Excuse me?
Right. Sorry.
City people. No respect at all.
So, do you even remember me?
Paula, is that you?
Sorry, do I know you?
A friend and I visited your home around 6 months ago. You said to me, and I quote, "Get the hell off my land."
I got that mad, huh?
My ears are still ringing.
Well, it makes no difference now. Couldn't own land in the city even if I wanted to. Not real land, anyway.
You really don't remember me?
Maybe. I see so many people these days. The city is so crowded. Everyone kind of blurs together.
I mean, she was unconscious at the time. I doubt she'd remember that.
I only saved your life.
You did?
The night of your brother's championship win?
Oh, I don't remember anything about that night.
Well, maybe it's best if you don't. Could we chat a moment?
Sure. Don't have anywhere to be.
I am sorry again about
Okay,
your
she
house.
does, I saw the ledger. Cool.
The house is gone, kid. You gotta move on. Nothing. Just something my Uncle Eddie says. A lot. He wants me to forget about our house. But why? Just because everyone else is forgetting, it doesn't mean I have to.
What's it like
I
living with
did
your
not
uncle?
want to click that. My mouse is a piece of shit. Yep, that's pretty accurate.
Get it?
That impression is dead on.
Thank you. When I do that for anybody else, they get real quiet.
That is what I wanted to
Do
click
you
on.
like living here?
No. It's noisy, it's crowded, and I'm gonna smell like fish for the rest of my life.
At least the cat will like you.
Simon swore up and down I'd get used to it, but he's a liar.
Has your brother been all right?
Simon? He's fine.
Just fine.
He's always working. I never see him. I know he's trying to save money to get us a real place somewhere, but
But what?
nothing. He's fine. Everything's fine.
Uh-huh. I think we'll hold off on that if we can absolutely help it.
Does your uncle keep a ledger?
A what?
A book filled with numbers, transactions. It is probably hidden in some secret place.
A secret place? You know, there is a thing like that.
There is?
Sure. Upstairs. Wanna see?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That was easy.
Come on. See? Look at this.
Well, I guess we know how your dog got here.
That was there all this time.
All what time?
Never mind. What are these things inside?
Some stones and flowers from the woods. My sketchbook. You know, a secret place.
How did you find this compartment?
You mean you couldn't tell it was there?
No.
City people. I used to track animals through the woods. A crack in the floor isn't exactly hard to spot.
You showed this to me awfully quickly, Paula.
So?
Do you often share your secrets with strangers?
I don't think you're a stranger. Not really.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. Nothing.
Good enough logic for me.
There's no ledger in here.
You asked about a secret place. This is a secret place.
I also asked about a ledger that would possibly be kept in there, but yeah, it's fine. I can go back in time and look at it.
Maybe Uncle Eddie kept stuff here before we moved in.
Yeah, he probably did.
Perhaps he did. Thank you, Paula. You've been a big help.
Oh, good. Guess we're even now.
Even?
Huh?
You said we were even now.
You do remember me, don't
No,
you?
I didn't. Are you hearing things?
I suppose I must be. Take care, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
To the landing point, then.
Quick time period swap. Hop on in here. I probably should have saved before I came in here, but now I'm stuck.
That secret compartment should be around here somewhere.
Yep, there it is. I'm gonna need to pry it open. Nope, apparently not.
There's a leather-bound ledger inside. I'll just nick that. Probably should close this again while I'm at it.
Uh-huh. And let's leave again before we get a cleaver to the head. Good, good, good.
This ledger contains a large number of transactions. The last page contains several large payments to Ida's gym.
Does it now? Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought... Pretty sure that's the same icon used for the sketchbook. All right. Where are we? We're in the past, so Chloe's gonna be here. Should we show this to her or Simon? Let's try Simon first.
Simon?
What?
Yeah, we should probably tell him about that too.
Paula nearly died in the woods tonight.
She's had more close calls out there than I can count. But don't worry, she's been running around those woods since she was 2.
That's not what I mean.
She's fine, isn't she?
She's fine now, yes.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Can you leave me alone?
Glad to see you care so much about your damn sister.
I have this ledger.
So you do.
There are some payments here made out to the owner of this gym. Large ones.
Payments for what?
I am not entirely sure yet.
Okay, that didn't do any
Why
good.
are you bothering me with them?
I have no idea. Here's an idea. Wonder what Ida would think about it.
Right, left, left, right, left.
Ida.
Again.
What?
Left.
I
Right.
used the ledger on her, but sure.
Ida, can you tell me anything about this?
What am I looking at here?
Well, I think you know.
Some transactions from 6 months ago. Quite large ones. Made out to you.
So?
The payments are from Eddie Inman.
I do business with a lot of people.
You are aware that Eddie Inman is the head of a gang called the Breakdown Boys.
What?
You concentrate on your blocking, Brian. Let me handle this.
Well, we got somebody's attention.
I thought I was taking the fall for you!
Ha 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 ha.
Brian!
You didn't know about this?
I took the payoff, sure. Ida told me to.
I also told you to keep your mouth shut about it.
You said nobody would find out, that you'd make it all okay.
And I have. Haven't I, Brian? Haven't I always taken good care of you?
You have. That's why I did it. But you didn't tell me I was taking a fall for the Breakdown Boys. You know, my daddy was killed by the Dead Rabbits gang.
That was a different gang.
A gang's a gang.
Brian, I couldn't say no. Not if we both wanted to keep breathing. He would have killed us both if Simon lost. You know how these things work.
You should have told me. We could have done something.
Like what?
I wonder how Chloe's gonna take the information the fight was fixed.
I don't know. You're the brains. I'm just the dumb muscle.
You're not.
Quiet. I need to punch this out before I explode.
Brian.
Shh. Right. Left.
Okay then.
Right. Again.
Are you satisfied? Or do you have any more explosions to set off in my gym? The door is that way.
Right.
I ain't gonna get anything out of her.
Left. Right.
See if Brian's gonna be more cooperative.
I don't think.
Apparently not.
Left. Right.
Okay. What to do with that information? Well, either way, it's going to involve going
Back
to the
to the
past.
landing.
Well, this is the big fight Chloe was interested in, so she's probably going to want to know that it was fixed. Maybe we could tell Simon about the ledger now?
Everything all right?
Everything's quiet so far. Did you check up on, the future?
There are some complications. I'm ironing them out. Don't worry.
Okay. I trust you to know what you're doing.
Okay. Do we not? Is she not
I don't-
interested? Okay, never mind then. You're still
should
out. Yep. Simon it is then.
Simon,
What?
I am sorry to be the one to tell you this, but
What?
your uncle has paid off Brian Mason. He's going to let you win.
Saints above. You don't stop, do you?
You don't believe me.
No, I don't. My uncle wouldn't do that.
Now show him the ledger.
Rest assured he would, and has.
Just stop.
I have proof. See this ledger?
What about it?
Your uncle gave a sizable amount of money to this arena.
So? Lots of people give money to this place. They love boxing. And besides, how do you know that book belongs to my uncle?
Ah, well,
Probably doesn't matter. He's probably not going to believe me one way or the other, but
it's a funny story, actually.
Nothing about this is funny.
I am telling the truth.
Well, unless I hear it straight from either of them, I'm just gonna remain unconvinced. Now, leave me alone. You got me all tense. Need to warm up all over again.
I am telling you the truth, Simon. Your uncle paid off Brian Mason.
And like I said, I'm not inclined to believe you. So unless I hear it from...
yeah, heard you the first
I
time.
have to.
I can't...
Well, we ain't exactly going to get Eddie to tell him, so seems to me our only hope is Brian. And we got the ledger, we got proof, so we might be able to convince him.
Brian,
Uh-huh.
Let's just go straight for
I
the
know about
punch.
the payoff, Brian.
Don't know what you're talking about.
The fight tonight. Ida told you to lose the match on purpose, didn't she?
No, that's a filthy lie.
Yeah, Brian could never do that.
That's why you're drinking, isn't it? You have no intention of winning.
That's a lie.
I wish it was, but you know it's not.
Don't listen to her, Clara. You know there's no way. She's a goddamn liar.
Okay, did not expect him to
How
leave.
dare you? How dare you come into my bar throwing accusations like that around? My Brian would never do something so pathetic.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Truth? How's this for truth?
You're about to fucking shoot me again.
Get the hell out of my tavern.
All right, I'm leaving.
Alright, where'd he go?
This is why I prefer getting my drinks from Mix Mix.
You back here?
I can only assume Brian Mason is still on the warpath. Better proceed carefully.
Alright. Well, logical conclusion. Oh, hi. There you are.
Going somewhere?
Just taking in the night air.
Like hell you are. You're fleeing the scene. We're gonna march back into that bar and tell Clara there's no payoff.
I can't do that.
I said move.
Well, maybe at least now I can use the
Go
ledger.
on. Tell her. Tell Clara there's no payoff.
I can't do that. I'm a rubbish liar.
Then how did you lie about the payoff?
Because I didn't. And Brian knows it.
I don't know it. Clara, don't listen to her.
Just come clean. Tell the truth. You're a good guy, but you aren't acting like one.
I'm a good guy.
I know, Brian, but lies are still lies.
You gonna let her boss you around? You better set her straight.
Can you just use the ledger before she drags out her shotgun again?
What?
She's calling you a bad guy, a liar, and a cheat. You gonna let her talk to you like that?
No, of course not.
That's what I'm talking about.
You have got to be kidding.
Does it look like I'm kidding? Knock her block off, Brian.
She's right. You can't get away with saying stuff like that.
I can if Fia would show even the least little bit of smarts and pull out the fucking ledger!
Look. Ugh.
You okay, Fia?
That socket. He sucker punched me. Hold on. How did the ERP engage? Did he kill me?
No, but the surge in your vitals was sudden enough to trigger it.
I suppose I should be thankful.
I suppose I can just go in right now and show Clara the ledger.
I can't land a blasting finger on that Brian Mason.
You can't beat him, Fia. He's a trained fighter. You're not.
So what do you suggest?
The archive says that Brian was too predictable when fighting, which is why he never progressed far in the sport.
Memorize his patterns.
If his opponents could predict his moves, surely a time traveler can?
Yes, Shirley, a time traveler can predict his moves. Nazo, Shirley, he can.
Again! Left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Again! Left, right, left, right, left, right. Again! Left, right, left, right, left, right. Again!
Well, say something.
There's no point. This always plays out the same.
Huh? You one of them fraud psychics?
No,
So,
no,
psychics?
it's nothing like...
That's it. She's claiming her psychic powers showed her a payoff that didn't exist.
Honestly, is everyone in this game an idiot?
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Psychics. Really?
Don't look at me like that!
Like what?
Like I'm an idiot. I am not an idiot.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated, and it's giving me a headache.
She's giving me
You and
a
me
headache,
both.
Brian. Finish her. You gonna let her talk to you like that?
No, of course not.
That's what I'm talking about.
Looks like we're doing this.
Okay, so if he's throwing a left punch, then I should dodge right. No, I shouldn't.
her.
I'd rather not.
Come on, do it. Give her what for, Brian.
Shut up, Clara.
You gonna let her talk to you like that?
No, of course.
That's...
I mean, we could try and talk him down.
Maybe you should stop listening to what other people tell you. Try being your own man for once.
Now she's saying you're not a man, Brian. You gonna take that?
She's right. You can't get away with saying stuff like that.
Looks like we're doing this.
Okay, dodge left. There we go. Okay, right. Left twice. Right twice. Left and right.
Are you finished?
Please tell me you're finished.
I knew it was wrong. I knew it from the start.
Wait, what?
I took a bribe, Clara. I'm so sorry.
Which I could have shown you earlier if you tried to the fucking ledger.
But Ida said it would be okay. That nobody would find out. Wait, how did you find out?
I have my ways.
Yeah, I believe it. You're not someone to mess with. I can tell. Does anybody else know besides you?
No, because the game won't fucking let me drink out the fucking book.
No, nobody else knows.
Screw it. Clara already knows. It's already too late.
Since when does my opinion really mean that much to you?
You really need to ask that. After what I just did merely on your say-so?
Wait, are you saying...
I mean, I didn't want it to come out like this, but...
Can you two maybe get a room? I've got pressing matters to attend to.
Oh my god, oh thank the Lord, finally! I've been waiting for you to admit this since we were teenagers. I'm sweet on you too, you absolute fool.
But I took a bribe. How on earth could you like me now?
Well, maybe she's just as stupid as you are. Now, can you come with me to the gym?
Because I know you, you big lug. You're the sweetest guy in this goddamn town. You wouldn't do anything bad unless you had a really good reason.
Ida told me I had to, and there was no other choice.
Well, how's this for a choice? I close this place up early, and you come over here behind the counter, huh?
Okay, I was kidding when I said get a room. I need Brian for something.
Oh. Okay. Whatever you say.
Before that...
Yeah, before you go clustering or whatever.
Isn't there a fight you need to get to? One that doesn't involve me?
Oh, right. But first, I need to give Ida that money back. Tell her I'm not taking a dive.
No, you need to talk to Simon.
It'll be a fair fight. That Inman kid won't know what hit him.
Yeah, do that.
No, don't do that.
Huh? I'm confused. What was all this about then?
You need to confess to Simon.
Thank you.
Whatever happens, the decision needs to be his.
Simon? Yeah, I suppose he deserves to know. If I was in his shoes, I'd want to know.
He's at the arena now, where you should be, incidentally.
Oh, right, the arena. Thank you. Fia, was it? I'd better get going. And, see you soon, Clara.
You'd better. So, about those things I said...
Forget it. Water under the bridge, as they say.
Forget water. How about a whiskey? On the house?
No, thanks.
Maybe later. We can talk about de-escalation. I really wish Chloe was here to see that.
How are things looking, Noz? Any ripples?
Checking. You've definitely changed something. But the ripples haven't settled yet.
Our work is never done, is it?
And speaking of changes, the tunnel to October has finally collapsed.
Ah, noted.
I can make another if you think it's necessary.
Hold off for now. We probably should check on Simon Inman anyway.
Copy that, Fia. Standing by.
That's a little worrying.
I'm sorry. I can't tell you...
Yeah, I'm sorry too, idiot. Surprised he didn't need to ask for directions on the way down.
Well, I mean...
You, out of my way.
So, do you believe me now?
You think I care? Nothing matters anymore. I just gotta get home to Paula.
Paula's fine. She's safe now. don't worry.
Safe? Why wouldn't she be safe?
She almost died in the woods.
What?
Oh, now you care.
You were telling the truth about that?
Yes.
Damn this. Damn all of this. I can't. I'm done. Just done. Out of my way. Now.
All right. Good luck, Simon.
Luck has nothing to do with this.
You're right. Luck has nothing to do with this. So, Nozzo, how's Simon's timeline looking? Did we do it?
It's fluctuating. Should stabilize in a minute.
Fluctuating? Why?
Simon's emotional, acting irrational. He keeps changing his mind about what he's going to do.
But he lives, right?
Again, he just said he doesn't know.
Please tell me he lives.
Stabilizing now.
What? What happens?
Tomorrow morning, Simon's dead body is found in the woods by his house.
What? How?
Doesn't say.
Of course it doesn't. I'm beginning to think Simon's doomed whatever we do.
You believe in fate suddenly? You're starting to sound like a client.
Maybe she's right. Maybe fate does exist.
If it does, are you going to let it beat us?
Put it that way. I suppose we can give it one more try.
There we go. If it's between us and fate, my money is on us. Get up to his house, before whatever happened happens.
I was gonna have to do that anyway to go get Chloe.
Thea, I've done some more digging.
Oh.
Simon wasn't alone when he died.
Oh no. It's not.
The body of an unidentified woman was lying near him.
Shit.
Yes, the description matches Chloe Sadar exactly.
Bless her. I knew I shouldn't have left her alone.
Spilled milk, Thea. Just save her. Save both of them.
What? No!
Sorry, lady. Nothing personal. Can't have any witnesses.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Ah, that socket. I should have shot him when I had the chance. Nozzo, what am I doing all the way back here?
ERP, remember?
It's as far back as the rewind protocol could send you. Chloe is still alive right now, but she dies in 3 minutes 37 seconds.
What? I'll never make it there in time.
I'll contact her. I'll help her get through it.
How?
I don't know. I'll think of something. You just focus on getting there as fast as you can, okay?
Better start running.
I give you a place to stay. I go out of my way to help you. And this is how you treat me.
I don't need your kind of help, Uncle.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Huh? Oh, thank Cardiff. Eddie Inman's gone off the deep end.
Chloe, I need you to listen to me carefully. Eddie is about to kill the both of you.
I knew it. The guy is steaming. So is Fia coming to save us or what?
Well, she's coming, but,
Yes, but she's several minutes away. I need you to stall them until she gets here.
How?
Talk to them.
And say what?
Try.
That's not gonna do anything. Probably not gonna do anything. Try this.
Hey, can I say something?
Stay out of this, lady.
Look, Eddie. Can I call you Eddie?
No.
Whatever. This isn't right. You know it.
Right and wrong's got nothing to do with this. It's about respect. And this kid's lack of it.
I mean, that's technically kind of connected to right and wrong, but...
Here's what's gonna happen, Simon. We're gonna get on my horse and ride like blazes. You can still make the match.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Paula almost died tonight because I wasn't here.
She seems fine now. So let's go.
No.
Simon, do what I say.
No.
Neither of them are budging. Where is Fia? She can swoop in to save the day any second now.
She's running as fast as she can. Try telling him.
You're the one who's showing disrespect here. I'd be angry as hell if I was in his shoes.
Angry? I'm beyond angry. Why ruin me like this, Uncle?
Ruin you? I was saving you. You needed to be a champion. You needed that head start.
Head start?
For when you replace me.
What?
I'm getting old, Simon. Need someone to take my place in a few years. And that replacement can't be a loser.
What?
This is getting real ugly real fast. Where's Fia?
Almost there. Tell him.
Would this do any good?
Hey, you know how many times I lost in the ring? More than I can count. It just makes you want to train harder and come back even stronger.
You don't know my nephew like I do. I've seen him grow up. He doesn't have it in him.
That's why you did it? So you wouldn't have a loser for a nephew?
It was bad enough having a loser for a brother.
My father was worth 10 of you.
He was a weak man, and he had a weak son. I see that now.
So you're gonna kill me? Your own nephew?
Gotta cut out the rot before it spreads. I never liked guns. Always thought they were a coward's weapon. But for you, seems right.
Oh, hi.
Right. You. Stop.
Huh? Who the hell?
Take this.
Great.
Hang on. That's never happened before.
Saints above, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Activating ERP. You okay?
What happened? Why didn't my weapon fire?
It detected Eddie Inman's timeline impact ranking.
Oh, the one I couldn't fucking look up?
It won't fire if the target is ranked medium or above.
He's with Breakdown Boys, of course.
I used the stun setting. I wasn't going to kill him.
It doesn't matter. It just locks down. Safety protocols.
What a terrible design flaw.
Your feedback is noted.
Yeah.
Can you override the protocol in an emergency like this?
I don't think the brass would consider this an emergency.
Of course they wouldn't. The rankings must take precedence, blah blah blah.
You remember the training manual.
Considering how often my brains have been blown out today, I'm surprised I remember anything at all.
Can we fix Eddie's ranking?
Why is Eddie Inman ranked medium anyway? Is he really that important?
Good question. Let me bring up his ranking report. Blast it. It's so hard to read these things. It's all done by algorithms, no human touch at all.
Can you read it or not?
Eventually. I'd need several hours to analyze this fully, but it appears his ranking is linked directly to the Breakdown Boys gang.
So the gang is important, which makes Eddie important.
They are one and the same as far as the ranking is concerned.
Gotta love the future, don't you?
Eddie leads the gang needs to exist. Therefore, Eddie needs to exist in order to lead the gang.
I mean, again, I would have stunned him, so he would have still existed. Hey.
What if, hypothetically, the gang had a different leader?
What, hypothetically, are you suggesting?
Nothing. Yet.
Okay, glad we had that talk.
Why are the Breakdown Boys so important?
Like I said, I'll need several hours to analyze the ranking report, but best guess? In the 1870s, the local gangs had a lot of political pull. Most of them worked hand in hand with City Hall.
Also, while we're standing here talking, aren't we getting closer and closer to Chloe dying?
Removing one gang could potentially change the political landscape of that era.
The stupid mouse.
Can you check if there are any taxis nearby?
The Handsome Cab Company was only set up a few years ago. There aren't many of them around yet.
We talk about there's one passing by every few seconds.
You could try to find one, but you could miss your window.
My window to get shot again, you mean?
Your window to save the client, yes.
I'm going to run back to the Inman house.
Ah, great.
We'll figure this out.
Should I pick the same choices? We'll try it.
Chloe, Eddie's...
I knew it, so...
Yes, but how? Talk to...
And...
Oh, hello. New choice.
Simon, Eddie wants you to be his successor. That's why he rigged the fight.
You're well informed.
I don't understand.
I'm getting old, Simon. Need someone to take my place in a few years. I wanted it to be you, but that replacement can't be a loser.
A what?
This is getting real ugly.
Almost try...
Yeah. Fuck it, let's commit to it.
Tell him he'd make a good gang leader.
Tell him what?
Please, trust me.
Okay. Simon, I think you'd make a great successor. Your uncle doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'd make a great what?
A gang leader of the Breakdown Boys.
You're kidding. I can't do that.
For once, we agree. You think this weakling could lead the boys?
Take the gang in a new direction, maybe?
He isn't a weakling.
You don't know him like I do.
Shut up, Eddie. Simon, you don't know me, but I know you. Or a version of you, at least, what you could be.
You're not making any sense.
No, I guess I'm not. But I know why you fight. You fight for your sister, the ones you love. Without that, you're lost. But your uncle? He doesn't fight for anyone. So yes, you'd be a better gang leader than him. You'd be a better leader, period.
Yeah.
But a leader of criminals? Those are bad people.
There we go.
Gangs can be a force for good.
They can?
I've seen it. They can do things for the community that the police won't.
You want us to go soft? Paint a target on our backs?
Thinking either of these bottom two.
Tell me this. Do you want to prove your uncle right?
To hell with my uncle and what he thinks.
To hell with me. To hell with you.
So, how about it, Simon? You're being given an opportunity here. Be ashamed to waste it.
I don't know who you are, lady, but you're wasting your breath.
Why didn't you just ask me, Uncle Eddie? Why do all this?
'Cause I knew you'd say no.
So you went behind my back to force me. If I do this, if I join you, it needs to be my decision. I'll do it because I choose to, and it will be on my own terms.
Okay, so far it's looking good.
You'll do it because I tell you to.
No, I won't. Not that way.
Weak. Always knew it. Gotta cut out the rot before it spreads. I never liked guns.
Yeah.
Right. You. Stop. Again.
Huh? What the hell?
Nozzo, did his ranking change?
Give me a sec. Have to refresh.
No time!
Really? Thank fuck.
Eddie's ranking is low. We did it, Fia.
Yeah. Figured that.
What the? Did you?
He's alive. More than he deserves. Kick him a few times if you want. I know I would.
No. That's not the kind of leader I'm gonna be.
So we're not gonna talk about how we used a future gun in 1870s. Okay, fine.
I'll tie him up, maybe, until I know he won't kill me. Yeah, that's what I should do.
So you're doing it. Taking over the gang.
I'm not sure. Maybe? It's not something I'd ever considered before, but it's my choice to do it, and that's all that matters.
Good. All is well then.
I hope so.
You okay?
No.
Ran all the way here. Several times in a row.
Why does she keep making references to time travel and future technology and terminology and shit that nobody's gonna understand?
33 years until the first subway. Can't come soon enough.
You are a terrible time traveler!
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Timeline's under the bridge. You should check on your sister, Simon. She needs you.
Yeah, Paula. She's gonna be okay, isn't she?
We can't see the future, but I assume so.
Thank you, both. I'm not totally clear what you did, but thank you.
So, Simon's going to be fine, right? I'm almost too scared to check.
Nozzo, could you do the honors?
Already checking. Looks like he runs the fish market for the next 18 years. No mention of it being the headquarters for the Breakdown Boys gang. He kept it a better secret than his uncle did. Dies at 36 due to complications from cholera. Same as before.
I guess some things can't be changed.
Sadly, that's true.
And Paula, will she be all right?
Still no mention of her.
And me? What about me?
Sorry?
I only got into the fighting game because of Simon Inman's championship win. And if he didn't even fight that night...
Fair point.
Clara. Evening, Miss Ida. Shouldn't you be at the arena? I'm not the only one who should be at the arena. I need a sub to fight Brian Mason. Any slab of meat will do.
Hi, I got a slab of meat over here that might be interested in.
Joint's empty tonight of fighters, Miss Ida. Sorry. Well, isn't that just spanking? You, Miss Big Arms. You want to earn $10?
I'm retired.
Fine, 20 then. You got me over a barrel. Go 3 rounds and I'll double it. Win and I'll triple it.
Can I?
Technically, you need to fill out a bootstrap paradox form, but we can do that later. I'll backdate it. I won't tell if you won't.
So, it's okay?
Young Chloe will need to be inspired by somebody. Why not you?
Sure.
You know what? Why not me? I'm in. And I'll do it for free besides.
From your mouth to God's ears. Let's go. The crowd's gonna tear the place apart if they don't see some blood.
Oh, nice. Sadar knocks out Mason in 6 rounds. Wildcard entrant Chloe Sadar has secured the title of champion this weekend, taking victory over crowd favorite Brian Mason in 6 rounds. In a surprise upset, the unknown Sadar wowed onlookers with her quick footwork and aggressive close style to secure the win on Saturday night. The first 2 rounds showed early promise for Sadar, with plenty of confidence shown against her experienced opponent. Mason struggled to find an opening in her guard and was left on the defensive while Sadar appeared to test him. When the 3rd round bell sounded, Sadar came out with full assertiveness and aggression, landing some serious hooks to Mason's jaw. From this point, the match was a steady, relentless process until victory by knockout in the 6th round. Record numbers of onlookers had gathered to view the match, which was expected to be against newcomer Simon Inman. Mason's record has been perfect this season, with this being his first upset in over 3 years. Asked for his thoughts on the match, he praised his opponent's speed and skill, saying she was the toughest girl I ever did see. When asked about her future plans, and nothing else new as far as I can see.
And timefall in
and that's
3,
that.
2, 1. Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Did Chloe leave already?
Yeah. Time jumping back and forth as many times as she did, plus winning a boxing match. I'm surprised she didn't fall asleep when she arrived.
Yeah, I can relate. So, JVs. Duffy's already there.
Gonna have to say no, I'm afraid. Need to prep for the jump scheduled for tomorrow.
Don't work too hard, Noz.
As long as you promise not to have too much fun tonight.
No promises. See you tomorrow.
I would have thought Fia would want to get some sleep too.